Hello everybody. This is the first time I've ever done this, so please bear with me. Welcome to Three Little Pigs in the live markets. And there's a Q&A somewhere. I've just turned it on. I don't know if anybody can type something. I can't see actually who's even logged in here, so I will just carry on and let's see how it goes. So I'll run through. This is the 8 currency pairs that we trade, and I'll also look at gold as well. So this is the Aussie dollar on Three Little Pigs as we stand now. There was a losing trade just here, which got stopped out here, according to the way I trade it based on the 1-on-1. And then we've got this candle here, which is a valid entry. So been long here, I wasn't stopped out here, so this trade is still running and valid from here. Onto Euro GBP, a little bit choppy. We can see that the weekly's been down most of the year and the daily's been down as well. So we had a lovely trade down here, and we've had 3 or 4 losing trades in here. But again, I've been short in this market since this morning, basically. On this candle, you can still get in now. Not quite as good an entry, but still nice tight stop loss here. And if we can break this this 2-year low and we can carry on, then this could be another nice trade, just like this one we had at the beginning of June. Euro JPY, not much to say here. We're up and down. We can see the weekly's been up for, well, we've had a really fantastic run on the yen. So the weekly's been up for forever almost, and the daily is now just, turning down. Maybe the weekly will turn, the daily will turn. No idea. We're just waiting for a signal and these two trends to line up, and then we'll look for a trade. On to Euro USD. I can see now that there's more people coming in. Welcome. We've just covered off the first 3 and we're on Euro USD now. You'll be able to watch this on YouTube at the end anyway, so shouldn't be any problems there. So Euro USD, similar story to Euro JPY. We're up and down here. We're waiting for the trends to confirm. The uptrends here on the weekly, and on the daily we've been down for most of May and June. So who knows where this can go. Again, we just wait for a signal and we wait for these two to line up. This is the Three Little Pigs indicator, by the way, if some of you haven't seen it before. It just tells you what the trends are on the weekly and on the daily without having to flick through the charts. On to cable. Pointed this trade out 2 weeks ago. The entry was down here, and basically we had a really nice tight stop loss on this, and I think this is like 7 times the initial risk now at this stage here, with the trailing stop just below the moving average. So I'm happy just to let this carry on running, and let's just see what happens. Recently broke the 170000, which is a significant level for the pound against the dollar. Weekly trends well in place here. Daily trend, we moved above the moving average here, and now we've just got a nice trade and let it run. The reason I like the stop just below the moving average is because if we do come down and touch, then I know that I'm out the trade, and if we come back down, no problem, I just wait. But if we come down and just touch, or come down just below and take my stop, we'll get another signal like happened here. This didn't take my stop loss out, but basically I'll get another signal and I'll be able to get back in on the trend if it does continue. USD CAD, up and down. This weekly trend has been, it's been in place now for all of 2013 and 14, and the daily's been mostly down since, well, from what we can see on this chart, the last 2 or 3 months. So just waiting again there for everything to line up. The likelihood is that we're going to get the weekly turning down, and then we'll be looking for a retracement here and a signal to go short. USD Swiss, we've got downtrends here. It's been a little bit choppier. I think there's been 2 or 3 losing trades in here, and basically we've got confirmed downtrends now on the weekly and daily. But the actual signal, although it's here, we didn't get the entry till here, so it was a poor entry because I've got my stop loss up here above the moving average. Excuse me. Looked like we were going to retrace. I didn't get stopped out, so I'm still in this trade short from here. And at the moment, I've moved my stop loss down, but it's not nothing significant to get me in the money yet. So just waiting now to see what happens now with the Swissy. USD JPY, we're basically up and down here. Weeklies, of course, up, very similar to Euro JPY, and the daily, you know, was just chopping along here. There's been a losing trade, 1 or 2 in here on the long side. I think was up here somewhere. So again, we're just waiting, and we'll either get this weekly turn like with Euro JPY, or you know the price will come back above this moving average on daily, and we'll get a signal to the long side. So just wait and see. Gold, as is sometimes the case, a bit like moving a little bit like the Swissy. We've got, you know, a few signals to go long down here, but the weekly didn't actually turn up until this point here. So any of those, I'm not trading this. I don't trade gold very often, but this, although the signals are down here, basically we had to wait until here for these two for the weekly and the daily to turn to up. So poor entry if you're using a stop loss down here. Those with a fixed stop loss, of course, you know, they're in a better position. And that's about it. I did say earlier that I've got the chat and the Q&A on. I'm just looking now to see if there's some questions. Morning, everybody. No, I can't see any questions on there, but I'll just wait for a few seconds, see if there's any questions, and if not, then I'll wrap it up. And the main thing here, I suppose, is thanks for your patience. I'm a virgin here at these hangouts, and hopefully it was useful to you. You can please leave any comments on YouTube or just send me back an email. Okay, so just wait to see if there's any questions coming through. Okay, I haven't got any questions come through from anybody, but once again, thanks for watching. All comments really welcome when this gets posted up to YouTube, or you can also just contact me straight at the usual address, info@forexuseful.com. Thanks everybody. Have a great week.